Hello, Orinoco here again. It's been a while. It's been quite a while actually since I've done anything to do with this Marder, or in fact many other RC cars. It feels like weeks and weeks, but it is actually weeks and weeks, but it feels like months. Anyway, I've had this sitting around now for a few weeks. Really, I need to get around to fitting it. If it is the wrong one, it's too late to send it back now. This is the adapter plate that I need in order to fit the air filter that I tried to fit weeks ago now. I'll tell you the story, in case you didn't know the story, while I take this apart. This was the air filter that come on this Marder when I bought it. Bought it second hand. Don't know the age of the whole car. But someone had put that on it, and all these types of filters are complete rubbish. You know, I hear of people having these on their Nitro cars, you know, little mini K&Ns and things on Nitro. Just do not have it, because they don't filter the fine dust for a Nitro car. For a petrol car, alright, if there's not a lot of dust, if you're running on dry, wet grass, damp grass, things like that, or tarmac. But for any other environment, no good. Just don't filter the dust. Rubbish. But this one fell apart. I've glued it together now, but I was running and this element come apart and left this part behind. Complete. Wow. Absolutely useless. So I bought a brand new air filter. But I didn't realise that the twit that put that filter on, obviously in order to fit that, he fitted a new adapter to match up with that cone filter, which doesn't work with an original FG filter, different size. The FG one is a lot bigger. So just get that around there. Here we go. What I done was I bodged it up. Let me show you what I did to bodge it up. What I done to bodge it up, because the idea was, what I wanted to do was I wanted to run it on the day that I fitted it. I got the filter and I was like, right, let's go out and have a run today with this filter, use it properly. But obviously I discovered it wouldn't fit, so I had a rummage round and I got a bit of silicone pipe, I wrapped it with sellotape and I glued it on with super glue, thinking that I was going to go and give it a run the next day, because I ran out of time on the day that I fitted it. Weeks have gone past now and I haven't done it, so all that really was in vain. But hopefully I had a quick search around on the interweb, found out the part number that I need, found a part in where did I get it from? Sussex Model Centre, I think it was. Yes, it was Sussex Model Centre. Found it on their website, bought it from there, and it's literally sat on the side now for weeks. So let's see if we can fit it and be away with that. Now I am a little bit, when it comes to parts, if I find a shop that I like, I do stay loyal to that shop. I really do stay loyal to that shop. But at the moment there isn't a shop which has done enough for me to make me feel like I want to stay loyal to them. So I shop around and I get bits and bobs from all different shops. And there was loads of shops that do sell these parts. But it just so happens that I found the last shop I went to match all the prices up. Because what I do, if I find a part, and you should do the same really, if there's a part that you want, don't just find it on one shop and then buy it from that one shop. Find it on the shop, the part you want, get the part number or do whatever you want, and open up a few tabs on your internet browser and go on all the different shops. Google it if you want to. Price match all the different shops. There may be shops that sell the item for the same price but have free postage, for example, you know. Or there may be shops that sell the item for a bit more of a price, a bit higher, but they have free postage, in which case you can phone them up and say, oi, I want to buy this from you, but it's cheaper on old Jim's website over there. And they might go, oh, that's alright, we'll price match it. Yeah? And then you get that at cheaper price with free postage. Always shop around when you find your part. Yeah? Wheelspin Models are very good at that, and Answer RC are very good at that as well. I dare say other shops are, but RC Models is also good at that, but they're difficult to get hold of. You can't phone them up. They ain't got a phone number. You have to email them. I sent them an email weeks ago. They haven't replied yet. So, yeah, I don't know. Crazy, really. So let's take this off. Let's zoomerage in there. We'll take this off. I don't know what you can see and what you... Yeah, you should better see enough. So what do I need? A screwdriver. That'll do. Looking at that adapter, it doesn't look like it'll fit. But the part number is the same part number that what's in the FG manual, so it should be the right one. So right, we need, and we can do that with it. You can't see, can you? Do you want me to move you around so you can see what I'm doing? I mean, I should be able to put that up there like that. And if I put you over here, that's a bit better, isn't it? I know, you're one of those awkward types of people, aren't you? I know, you all are. Oh, bloody awkward. You sit in a funny place and then you complain you can't see. I've been through this with you all before. I don't know why you keep doing it. You're all a bunch of nutters, if you ask me, to be fair. But right, so this should come off. That plate should go on. And then we should be able to bolt, or screw rather, that air filter plate to that. And then we should be away. But obviously when you take these bolts out, the carb comes loose as well, but we're not worried about that. So this is no longer any good. Now this is what we should need. That should bolt to that. Yeah, that looks about right. There should be a gasket there though. Why is there no... Well, that's because they use a little O-ring, don't they? They put a little O-ring in there like that. That's why. Just to make sure that seals properly. Where's a bit of oil? A little bit of oil. I'll stick a little bit of oil on it just so this O-ring's wet. And that should help it to seal properly, because it needs to seal. Because this is after the filter. So any leaks will be... a problem. And that, yeah, that'll be alright. That'll go on there like that. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah. There we go. Is that right? Or does it need to be the other way round? No, I think that's right. And we should be able to just do these up nice and tight. But because there's two of them, we want to make sure that they're done up equally. Hopefully the gasket for the carburetor hasn't fallen down. That should be good. Might have to take those washers off, or some of the washers, but I reckon we'll be alright. Right. Now that little adapter plate's on there. So now we need to take that off. I'm holding it like that because I oiled it. I don't fancy getting oil all over me fingers because it bloody gets everywhere. But I've got to undo that, and then we can get to where we need to put the screw through. I've got to get on my fingers anyway, look. Proper sticky oil with that. Right, now we need to bolt that on there, look, with these 4 screws. These 4 screws have to match up. That goes on there like that. Then we undo our little packet, what come in the last one. Yeah, that's perfect, that is. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Might have to relocate that. Oh, that might be alright actually. We'll leave that on there, that'll be fine. Put these little screws in, 4 of them. And you can also put the that didn't work right, did it? You can also put the Jubilee clip through. Bloody through. What am I chatting about? Put the Jubilee clip on, just to hold it further. But we'll use these screws as well. There's no harm in having it doubly, you know, doubly tight. Absolutely perfect. I found it interesting. Some of you lot said you wanted me to actually film fit. I weren't going to film fitting this. I mean, I thought to myself, what's the point of this? I'm just fitting an air filter. You know, I've already done a video like trying to bodge it on. I don't need to really film fitting the actual proper adapter plate on there. But yeah, it was a request from more than probably about 3 or 4 of you. Make sure you film when you get the right adapter plate or whatever you do. And I was like, right, maybe I will. Daddy. Hello, Minion. This. That's a funny shaped balloon, isn't it? Yeah. Looks like a pear. No. Dad, I think I broke my finger. Oh, that's not good, is it? What's that? What's the matter with it? How did you do that?
Me and Dad were playing with balloons and he...
Right, I went to take it off. I thought I weren't going to bother showing you this, but some of you lot are bloody think that I'm stupid, so I'm taking this off because I did forget to put the O-ring on. I was bloody talking to the Minions, just wrapping everything up, and I see the O-ring for this outer edge sitting there, and I thought, ah, bollocks, forgot to put this on, so I'm just sticking this O-ring on, and then I'll put the filter back on, and then I will meet you on the other side, as they say. Right, there we go, and that's as far as I got. This kit comes with a bit there and a little thing there for the switch or whatever it comes for. It's obviously for different models as well. It does say that in the instructions, but I'm not interested in any of those, so we'll leave those to somebody else. Where's the hole? There's the hole. That goes on there. Put that screw in. Look at that. This is the absolute dream. I don't think that it is actually possible to be any more dreamy than this. Oh. No, the choke don't work. Well, there we go. All done. The choke works perfectly fine now. All I did was chuck a spacer in between it, and now it's minty perfect. Perfect, you lot. I'm proper happy with that. I don't know when the next time is that I'm going to be able to run it now. Probably maybe at the weekend, who knows. If you like that, if you was one of the people that asked me to show you fitting that, leave a comment and tell me, and hopefully that's satisfied you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I haven't really got a lot else to say. I'll catch you lot on the next one. Love life.